someone's riding it through their spokes, are they not going to trip and fall? If you trip someone on the back of their feet as they're walking or running, do they not trip and fall? You see? And then Esau, the asshole he is, puts up these Georgia Guidestones talking about stay in perpetual balance with nature. That's crazy. They're double-minded. That's crazy.
He's the one killing nature.
And he's the one killing nature. You know, so that's crazy.
And I got a perfect precept to that. Hey, this is Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Broken the everlasting covenant. You got another good movie example, Hellboy 2. You had these immortal creatures, if you will, that started living at peace with humans. They said, look, we'll give you the world, you leave us the forests, the big forests. And what did Esau, what did humans do? Naturally, they cut down all the forests. A big example is you go to New York, they got that, what was that, Madison,
Are you talking about Central Park?
Central Park, the water. They got that Central Park, you know, that's a huge ass park. That, and you know, that whole island, really, that whole island of New York, you know, that's supposed to be all natural land, man. So, you know, basically in this movie, Hellboy 2, I think it's called the Golden Army at that.
Yeah,
imagine that, the Golden Army. The Golden Army is who, though? The elect, 144,
exactly.
You know?
Matter of fact, I think they say it's about 144,000 some type of troops they had.
An immortal army of what he called robots that were indestructible. So you could kill the robot, you could kill the body, but the body just reassembles right back and keeps coming for you. So you can never win. The only way to win was to gain control of the army. So you had to be the king of that army to stop the army. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all these little innuendos in movies, you know, that are pumped out to just show that we're not crazy. Like, if we were crazy, then these movies wouldn't be blockbusters, you know? But like we were talking about, you brothers brought it out, the 300 with the arrows. Amos, you know, talks about that in 8 and 9. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. So, in what event is that? Is that not when the missiles destroy America? There's no more joy at your noonday. And if you notice, what time was it on that video? It was like 2 or 3 o'clock.
It was in daytime. No, it was earlier than that. It was like earlier, and it was like about noon. It's like noontime.
It was like noonday,
yeah.
You know, because the sun was practically up.
It was at its peak.
Yeah, the sun was practically up. Yeah. So you see, the scriptures don't lie. You know, they cover everything. Here's another. I don't think I would have brought this out. Psalms 58 and 7. It says, "Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be cut. Let them be as cut in pieces." So it said they're going to melt as waters which runneth continually. And when you see this video, their skin melted, but it didn't melt to bone. You know? So it wasn't talking about the event of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, though this is a good helpful tool to give you a good a picture, a mental picture. So now you got to further that imagination, and imagine just this skin running like water off your body to the bone, while it's riding off your body at the same time. Like we were talking about multiple events, at the same time, your skull and your bones is just flying away as ash. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're just dripping ooze and ashing away at the same time. That's cold-blooded.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy. And
that's filthy.
That's hard to picture, you know what I'm saying? Like,
filthy, man.
That's crazy. It says, as a snail which melteth. You ever put salt on a slug?
I put so much salt over it just turn to water.
Yeah, I put a pyramid of salt on a slug once.
Put the block?
Yeah, just a cup of salt, and just dumped it on the slug, came back like 15 minutes later, and with a cup of water, and it just melted him. Like, you just saw shit melt away. It was It
I
was,
just used to like watching the motherfuckers as the salt was fucking them up. That was hella crazy.
and you know what? We're gonna have that kind of joy when we see these people melting from the chariots. We're gonna be sipping on that triple, quadruple XO, right? Looking out the windows.
Louis the 13th.
Charming on the missiles, man. We're gonna be cheering on the missiles, man. You know. Psalms 58:8. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. So the Most High, he's not playing, man. He's coming like a whirlwind with fury, quick burning fire, man.
Yep. That's right. Hey, this is Psalms 112:10. The wicked shall see it and be grieved. He shall gnash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish.
The desire of the wicked shall perish. So that's a cool thing. You're going to see this, because in Revelation it tells you that that they're going to be mourning for her. All the merchants that got rich by her, they're going to be mourning for her. But then it just said, the desire of the wicked shall perish. So they're going to be like, damn, we can't make no money. But then these women, right? All these independent women are going to be like, you know what? That's not even worth it. I'd rather just get dick down in the kingdom and be in the right order, man. You know what? Because these women, man, they love life anyway, man. You know, they just love life anyway. So this destruction is going to be so great that it's going to, it's going to be a kind of a surprise and a shocker to find someone that still doesn't want to get down. That's why Yahweh Shai said, they which will not obey, bring before me and slay them. So that's got to be even more embarrassing, man. To have that sense of pride that I ain't gonna serve you because you're black. I'm not gonna carry your yarn for you. I'm not gonna go pick cucumbers. Like that's the Most High put a cold, proud spirit on people, man, and people have that to this day. That's crazy.
Just like I was talking to the brother Shaquat the other day, man. He's out in the VA, man. Trying to, motherfuckers are slamming doors on him. We don't want you around here in this part. We don't want your kind around here.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers is off that bullshit.
That's crazy, because here it is, you brought us here, man. You brought us here. Well, ultimately it was the Most High, but you brought us here.
Hey, and then they'll be the first ones to be like, you don't like it here, go fuck back to Africa.
Yeah, well, why don't you take me back?
Yeah, bitch.
Why don't you take me back and give me everything you owe me, and then we'll call it even.
Yeah.
Not, these people, man. That's why this place just has to be destroyed. There's nothing they could do, that would make it all okay. The only thing that's gonna make it okay, is gonna make it good, is what the Most High said, man. There's none good but the Most High. So by His word, it'll be good.
Yeah. That's right, and that's extermination, man.
Yep, that's the best good you can get right there. And you can't get no gooder than good. That's the best good right there. Is Isaiah 24:19. So you said
no, go ahead, you got it.
Okay, Isaiah 24:19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So the South isn't going to rise again. And if you Confederates don't rise, then the Union's not going to rise, which is America. Is it not a whole known as 50 states? So there's no coming back. It's not the Phoenix that you proclaim to be, and that was the big motivation behind Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, because the Phoenix is something that rises from the ashes. So Esau, see that? Even in Esau's pride, man, he thinks he's going to rise from his ashes. Yeah, you can exterminate me, but my spirit's coming back right back into an Edomite. Oh, really? But your whole lineage has been wiped out. So you're just going to have to wait and see what the Most High does with your spirit in that day. Matter of fact, does the scripture not say, Fear not him
Destroy-
that can destroy the body,
destroy- yeah, he can
but
destroy-
fear him
destroy the
so both body and soul.
Mm-hmm.
So the Most High could just totally obliterate you, man. You know, you see that level of pride, though, that you think you're going to rise again, man. And it just tells you the earth is utterly broken down, is clean.